Previously on the Data Factory.
Let's have a look inside a typical SQL server. So with that, the installation is complete. That was it. Similarly, databases and the file type is MDF, also referred to as a primary data file. Select the top 1000 rows. Okay, it's ready for us to reuse. That was creating a table, insert into batch and go. Is null we use between to avoid use of multiple equality operator and for applying range filter on numerical values. Percent at the beginning and at the end. Also here let us mention a range. You have all the records except the top 2. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode. Previously on Data Factory, we have covered all these kind of statements. SQL select, aliasing, introduced where clause, conditionals, comparators, and or in, not in clause, is null, is not null, between, not between, wildcard operators, sorting records using order by, limiting results in SQL using top and offset. Here, today we introduce you to functions in SQL. Not all the functions, but basically the first introduction with what is a function and how do we use it. Second, we will cover applications of subqueries. To start with, we are already connected with the instance that we had created in our earlier videos. If you did not watch them yet, please refer to the playlist. The first requirement presented to us is to report highest salary drawn by employees. To start with, we are already connected to the SQL Server instance that we had named tdf_co_lab02. Moving to our employee database, the table that concerns us is our employee_info. Let's start querying. Select from employee info. What do we need? We need emp_sal. So herein you will see, let's pull up the results window. Herein we see we get all the salaries. The requirement is to report the maximum salary. We employ functions over here, max of emp sal from employee info. Let's have an alias over here, maximum salary from employee info. Cool. Coming to a function, what is essentially a function? Let's take an example of a coffee machine. We have our coffee beans that act as an input to the coffee machine, and you have at the end of around few seconds is the coffee dripping into the cup. Whatever happens in between, the processing that is being done with water, milk, sugar and coffee, these are the variables into the processes, and the process itself is named as something. So we name it coffee machine, and herein we name the function as max. So what is this max in principle doing for us? It is accepting the list of records that we are giving it as arguments, and it is returning us only one result, that is the max of all the records within this particular column. Next up, the requirement is to list all the employees drawing highest salary. Okay, let's start selecting. Select star from employee info where emp sal equals, let's copy this and paste it over here. There you go. The emp name is VR. In this case, we have come to know what is the maximum value from our query above, right? But this is hard coding. That is really something that we do not need to adopt, right? And how do we overcome usage of hard-coded values in case of a requirement like this? It's very simple. we just need to replace this with a subquery. Now, what is a subquery? A subquery is a unit of execution. So the unit of execution starts from within your parenthesis over here, and once there's a result to the right of EMP salary, then the main query is being executed. So in this case, once we run this, we get the same result. Moving on to the next one, it's very similar, reporting list of employees with lowest salary. Let's have min is a function. There you go. There are 3 employees who share the same salary, and that salary is the lowest among all the employees. Thanks for watching. See you on the next. Cheers.